Where is the remote for the TV? Thank you, ma'am. Okay, guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. It has been a very rainy day here in Jamaica. And I just wanted to share it, guys. Look at the skies, look at the horizon. The rain stop, or we're still gonna get some more rain? What do you think, Kayla? It keeps coming and then stopping, right? Yeah, I think it's gonna continue, gonna come again. Yeah, because it's dark over there. I will have to stop now. Extend the legs. The inside no more. It's a little taller. The rain, Mario, the rain got stop right now. Guys, we've got so many sporadic showers. It comes, it stops. Good morning, Joshua. Joshua, I forgot to reach out to you, Joshua. Haven't forgotten you though. Here we have it, guys. Um, your first Joshua, beautiful, and gave me a thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. It's been very rainy, guys. If you look over on the horizon there, you could see more rain coming. But it comes and then it breaks. It comes and it breaks. And I'm gonna reach out to you, Joshua. I'm gonna reach out to you. And could you pull the mesh back? Now the veranda is wet right now. If you have a YouTube channel, guys, just drop your link. Drop your link. This is your girl, Miss Bev, and I am here. I am so here. Mm-mm. So just drop your link. Look at my face. The screen is so big. Drop your link, guys. I'm using the tablet and the it is so big, so huge. So if you have a YouTube channel, guys, just type MBP and drop your link. I'm just gonna set it up for a minute. Hoping that wherever you are, you're making it a great Sunday. And if it's already Monday where you are, which a lot of you are down in the Philippines and in India on my channel. So when I go live, you're probably sleeping. But I still thank you for the support and um, just always thanking you. So just tap MVP and drop your link so that you can get some support. I like this where I live. You know, your gas runs out, and no matter if it's Sunday, Saturday evening, whatever time of day or night, somebody comes to deliver your cylinder of gas. It is an awesome feeling. You want to support the channel, guys, you do have that little sign at the top which says $sign. I don't set goals on it. I set a goal one time, and my son jumped on and gave me $50, which was awesome. I usually don't set goals because people hardly donate to the channel through super chat. Or when I used to support other channels, I used to get on and just support them through super chat, especially those driving around. I always say, "Oh my God, they're giving us all these nice views. They deserve gas." So I guess they don't think I deserve it, so I don't get super chats. Oh, years ago, when I would go on, there were people from who started with me who do it. Now they don't anymore. But I'm grateful for all blessings, so no problem. Double tap the screen as Joshua said, just to give me a thumbs up, guys. It's Sunday and it's a beautiful day. Regardless of the rain, as I said, the plants are doing great. We have a big cucumber ready soon by next week, and I'll probably pick it so it doesn't get bad. We're supposed to be here at 12:30. Thank you, Joshua. So come on, guys. It's Sunday. So spend a little bit of time with me. I'm not going to be long. I thought we'd have caught some of the heavy downpour. The veranda is flooded. Not flooded, but the veranda got a good dose of good rain because from morning we've been having downpours. Then it stops. Then it comes down again, like nice downpours. So we had like 5 sessions already. And I said, what is this one going to last? Let me go live. So guys, it's just a beautiful day and we wake up and we give thanks for all things, right? I got up and just opening my eyes, I was thanking God, and when I got off the bed and was able to stand up, and I'm just saying, thank you, God, I'm getting older, you know, and I am so grateful that I am still able to move around and do what I need to do. I can help myself. I can, you know, it's a good feeling. And so I said, thank you, Lord. I was doing so well with the allergy, with the coughing. Well, I have to say allergies because I'm allergic to some things. And I find that when I eat certain things, it triggers the coughing. Because what it does, it builds the excess mucus and then your sinuses can't handle it. So you get the postnasal drip, and that is annoying. I eat a lot of gum just to keep my throat clear. You know, um, so years ago when I started, I was concerned, and so I went to the ENT and they put the finger down my throat and looked. There's nothing there, nothing growing. Nothing is just the sinuses were overactive. And so he told me, always eat a hard piece of candy. But if you're trying to manage the weight, that hard piece of sugar is only going to build more mucus and also add the weight. So could we wait for that, Kayla? I see Kayla just automatically do things, guys. You hear me? I didn't send her, but she went straight for the map. Just do where we're going to walk and there to go out. That's all. I didn't ask, guys, but that's how Kayla is. She's just always willing to help. Sometimes it's a bad thing, but she's always willing to help. So I give God that glory too, that I have her here with me. That sometimes I just shake my head. Right. So if you're struggling with this coughing, don't ever think that is that C word. Go get it checked. They will look down your throat to make sure nothing is growing in your throat. One of the things that another ENT had told me, she said, always swallow often. Because when you swallow often, it prevents things from tickling your throat because the tickling that caused you to cough. So what I did badly the other day was that I'm allergic to cheese. I'm allergic. I'm not supposed to drink hard milk. I'm not supposed to eat cheese. Dairy products are bad for me because dairy products, they are huge mucus builders. Um, Kayla had for her dinner, I made her some mac and cheese. And absolutely, you got it, Joshua. You're a very, very well learned man, young man. Yeah. Too much sugar increase the mucus in your body. Carbohydrates are also mucus builders. They turn into sugar. Sugar is that little thing like a nose knot. Like that's how sugar looks, mucus. Some people turn up their nose, hey, mucus, but mucus, our bodies are filled with mucus. And so there are certain things that builds it more. And so she told me to eat a hard piece of candy. I try not to, I chew gum instead. I chew gum because gum gives you that constant swallowing as well. So it keeps your thing flushed. What water does, it thins out the mucus. So I don't get clogged up. I drink water, so you don't get clogged up. You are coughing and it's productive. But you still want to. I had gotten when I came here for a good while. When I changed my diet and was not eating floury stuff, I didn't buy bread in the house. I didn't eat those things. Was doing more vegetables and jam and stuff. I find I was doing so much better until I had that little plate of mac and cheese. And then all of a sudden, the coughing returns, and um, I have to now work hard with it so that I can get back to where I was. As I said in Connecticut, this time I would be hoarse because that's what happens during springtime. Every spring, I get hoarse because of the mold when the winter comes and leaves are there and the snow comes and buries them, and then spring comes and everything jumps up out of the cold ground, and the pollen comes back and the trees are getting their leaves, and I suffer from that. But thank God it's been limited here in Jamaica. I don't I went through fall and nothing, and spring is here, and I'm just giving thanks regardless. So, yeah, awesome, Joshua. You see that, son? You know, it's we have our struggles, but it doesn't mean that we cannot continue to learn. So you got your new apartment, you're still doing your artwork, and look at you, so good with your sciences. So yes, mucus builders, um, it really creates a problem. And if your sinuses are not able to manage it, then the sinuses become overactive. And what it does, it creates this postnasal dripping, which will allow you to cough, sometimes cough a lot, a lot, a lot. When you eat foods that you're allergic to, don't think that allergies only come in hives. Or I used to have when I used white soap, didn't I was allergic to powdered white soap. I used to use that to wash my clothes in the years gone in the 80s. And I would go to sleep and then I wake up and my lip just itches just a little. And I wake up with swelling, half of my lip is swollen, half of my face has, and come to find out it was the soap. Once I stopped using white powdered soap, never. I used to wake up with so much hives on my thighs, on my back, on my arms. Couldn't tell what it was. I know I'm allergic to shell food, so I'd never eat it, and so was couldn't figure out why I'm waking up with these hives. And it was when I washed the clothes with the powdered soap, um, I was having that reaction to it. Once I stopped using powdered soap, just use liquid soap, I have never had another hive on my body. So you have to find out, see the things and see your body is reacting. Find those things and eliminate them from your space. I also with peanuts loved M&Ms covered those peanut covered M&Ms, chocolate covered peanuts for in the M&M family. Whenever I was traveling, that was my go-to snack. And I would just eat them and I'm coughing and I'm drinking the water and I'm coughing. I never knew that I was allergic to peanuts. Then I found out because I was tired of coughing so much that my diaphragm hurt. And so found out that peanut is bad for me. Even I had um, cashews, loved cashews until I ate it, bought it at BJ's and found out enjoying it. And I'm coughing. And I'm saying, I had lunch today. I was at work. We had parent conferences, and I'm saying, I'm enjoying my cashew. I didn't want to eat anything heavy. So we were at work until 7. And I'm enjoying my cashews, but I'm coughing. I'm coughing. I'm drinking the water, but I'm coughing, but I'm still enjoying a couple of cashews every time I get a break from a parent. And my God, I came home the night and I said, this is not good. I had a salad for lunch. It was a regular salad, tomatoes with lettuce, with a tin of sardine cut up and garlic. And there was no problem. And now in the evening, I'm just eating my cashews and coughing. Guys, when I went home and looked at the jar, that the cashews were in. If you shop BJ's cashews, look on that jar. On the label, it tells you the cashews are mixed in peanut oil. My God, that's why I was coughing my life out. So then I just didn't like cashews anymore. Cashews didn't do me anything, but I'm so afraid that where these people prepare them, they can be cross-contaminated, or they can add peanut oil, and that's an invisible killer. So you find the things you eat them, you're coughing, that's a sign of an allergy, guys. Find out why and just get that food out of your diet. Get that food out of your diet. So there are different ways. There's so much you can enjoy. And if you eat something and you have a reaction, just cut it off. Don't sit there and make it take away from your joy, take away from your life, because sometimes it can be deadly. So it is Sunday. And again, a lot to be thankful for. And I just, as every day, I just encourage us, just have that thankful heart. Just have that we're not perfect. We'll never be perfect. None of us are perfect. And so therefore, if we know that, then we treat people that way as well. No perfection anywhere. And as we continue onward, just say a kind word, uplift somebody, and keep going. One of the things you don't do, don't encourage. If as I said, you know what, we all have different experiences in life. And because our experiences are different, we're not going to see eye to eye on everything. And if you one of the things to give you like that peace of mind is to sometimes just separate. Somebody, if you see that flower across the street, you see it's red. Somebody's telling you, no, so that's purple. And you're looking at it and you know from understanding the colors, you've gone through it as a child, you have seen the connections, and and then sometimes you just like just kind of put a little distance. You're not angry with people, you're not hating them, but sometimes your own peace of mind, just put that little space so you don't have to have the arguments and the conflicts. Because it's a hard thing when you're trying to say something and you know you're right, and somebody is telling you something else and they're trying to make you look like you're old and crazy, you know. And you're looking at the thing and and so you take your time and you move away from some things so you can have your peace of mind. Only God is perfect, Joshua. You love cheese doodles and cheese puffs. Yeah, I don't eat the colorful stuff. I don't like the coloring on foods. I really like natural foods. If I can, afford to just buy those, I try to stick with those. I buy a lot of fruits from the food lady. Yesterday she came with my callaloo. It was a lot, so I had to separate it and freeze it. Um, but I tried to get the coconut water, drink a lot of water. Little things like those has been great for me here. Not that I didn't have access to it in America, but in America I was sometimes wasn't happy to buy the local fruits because they were so huge. You're like, where did these come from? So here where you can get the natural things, they're small in size, they're not overwhelming in size, then I feel better. Don't forget to drop your link, guys. If you have a channel, just put thank you for the likes. I totally appreciate every single one of them. I know it is Sunday, and some of you are cooking up your meal for your family. Um, and so I thank you for taking a minute to just be, hey, Annie V. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with Miss Beth. Um, I am blessed, Anna V. I am blessed. I am giving thanks for all things. It's rainy here in Jamaica. It's a rainy day. We're planning to go outside. I actually wanted to go do a couple of videos. My driver is supposed to come bring me somewhere to share with you guys. And then it rained. But I still think we're going to go. Okay, he didn't call to say he's not coming. And it looks like it's getting a little nicer in the horizon. The sea looks calm. I can see waves, but maybe the rain has stopped. We had a lot of rain this morning, a lot of rain. So thanks for stopping in. I so appreciate you. Happy Sunday to everybody. And even if it's not 100%, but we know there's a lot to be thankful for. So use that and just uplift your spirit, kiss your feet about whatever the stresses are, and just say, God, you know what? Things are not perfect, but I thank you. And just watch how that just soothes your spirit. And just soothe your spirit and will allow you to just move forward and making the day a great day. You know something, Miss Annie V? Kayla and I went to the back to the kitchen and opened the back door this more earlier when we had Kayla and I were talking about the garden, right? And then she says, I was telling her in the kitchen, I'm not gonna water them today. So we opened the gate so we'd open the door, not the gate, the door. And we're looking at the cucumbers out there. And I showed her where the big one was on the bottom because she didn't notice it. And we're looking at the little ones coming out at the top. I showed her the blossoms on the tomato. And I said, I'm not going to water them today. And she said, because the rain waters them. And I said, yes, because when people plant their farms, they're not out there watering them every day. They depend on rain to come and do it. And we locked back. We didn't go out because we're going out. Our driver is coming together. So we're going out. So I locked the thing back and we sat down to do breakfast and here comes the rain. And she was smiling. She says, Grandma, the rain is watering the plants. And I said, yes. And I just now we had like four showers, and then I started setting up to do a video. We had one more shower comes down, but by the time I set up, it just came and then it stopped. But yeah, they're doing great. They're doing great. I'm very proud. Thank you again, Miss Ruby. I know I wanted to do this, but guys, I don't like them creepy crawlers in the earth. And even though I brought gloves home, my husband had put gloves in the thing, gave me my screwdrivers, all my hand tools, my hammer. I have everything. He packed them. He made sure he bought a set of small tools I can manage. And the one thing that I don't know if it went to storage was my gardening tools. I have a little shovel, the little hand shovel. I have the little hand fork thing. I have all of those little things and came home and they're missing. But I had it in mind. So when Miss Ruby came, I know she likes to do that where she lives in Co-op City. And I said, okay. And we stopped in the seed store. We got the stuff. And she was just happy to plant them. So the guy came transplanted and we are reaping. We're going to reap something from a couple of them. All of them didn't make it. And I don't know the ones the guy took. He took some, which was fine. There was too much here, anyways. So I'm gonna ask him how his are doing and see if we did make it. But just having one cucumber, you plant a seed and you get a whole cucumber with so many seeds in it. That's a blessing. You already won. So we give thanks for all things. Yeah. Thank you for caring, Miss Annie B. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you, Joshua, for your awesome, your the information you shared. And yes, I think we're going to get a little more rain before I go. You guys can hear it on the roof. It sounds so beautiful on the roof. Yep, it's coming. It's coming up. Yep, you can hear it, guys. Listen. You hear it, guys? Listen. Here comes the rain. It just comes and then it stops. Then it comes again. Another shower is coming. You could see out over there. You can't see the ocean. Whenever you can't see the ocean, it means that the rain is coming in. Yeah, you could. Thank you, Annie. Sorry. Wow. Okay, okay. We're ready whenever you come. Okay. All right, so our driver is running a little bit late, which is fine. Yep. So what are we cooking? Oh, I love it. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Just tap the screen as Joshua says. And you can and you'll be able to give Miss Beth some love. I always appreciate all of you for your love and your support. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Some of you have been with me and V for so long. Joshua for so long. So many of you are in the scene. Hey, gee, Miss Ruby. I haven't seen Miss Ruby much. Um, I know she said she watches videos on the TV though, so that's okay. A lot of people watch on the TV. Ernestine, my goodness. Here it comes again, guys. Another shower. So it comes down and then it goes away, then it comes back again. I could see it coming up the hill. Yep. Taylor, what were you singing this morning? Come sing it again. I hear you were out here singing and I was getting ready. What were you singing? Rain, come again, come. Rain, rain, go away. Come again. Rain, rain, go away. Rain, go away. Rain, rain, go away.
Another day, rain, go away. Rain, go away.
Sorry, rain, rain, go away. We need the rain, so. And I like this kind of rain. It's quiet. There's no thunders yet. Soon when the thunder comes, I'm not gonna go live because I don't like the loud booming noise. All right, that's about the burner again. All right, my people, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Yes, it is off and on, Annie. It comes and it stops and it. I can actually see the waves on the ocean again. But I have my umbrella. I had a goulash, but I gave it away because I wasn't using it. But I'm wearing sneakers today. Yeah, she can sing. She has a nice voice. Thank you. Get a compliment. Say thank you. Yeah. If you go out there and stand, you can sing. The camera is turned that way. What would you want to sing? I don't know which one. Oh, let's stand out there and sing something. Stop it. Don't do that. You want to sing?
Is that what I know?
What the Bible tell you so?
Yeah.
You know it? Go ahead. Go in front of the camera. And watch the, don't slap one side. Move to the side. There you go.
Jesus love me, this I know, for I know little ones to him belong. There are but me, yes, Jesus love me, yes, Jesus
Wave to the
love
camera.
me,
Somebody says hello.
yes, Jesus love me, the Bible tells me.
Yeah. Come give a hug, girl. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good job. Yeah, Miss Trending says, hey, Kayla. Hello, Miss Kayla. Look, she's clapping. You see those? That means they're clapping. Good job. Kayla loves to sing. Miss Annie B says, very nice. Yeah, you gotta read it. She said, thank you. Come read what she said. What word is this? This one. Mm-hmm. Very,
Very nice.
very nice. Very good. What did she say up here? Miss Trending says one. What did she say? It went away because it moves. What did she say?
Hello,
Mm-hmm. Miss?
Miss Kayla.
Yeah. So you could say, hello, Miss Trending.
Hello, Miss Shandin.
Hello, Miss Annie V.
Hello, Miss Annaby.
Thank you. And Miss Trending says, awesome singing.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Trending. You're gonna be in the background. I'm going to be cutting off soon because we're going out and the driver is a little late, he says. But I came on because it was raining. Still comes on and off. Thank you very much, Trending. Likewise, all that you wish for me, I wish likewise for you, Trending, and everyone else. I will try trending. Thank you so much. Just lift us up in prayer. I'm not one of them for the streets at all, but when you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm actually gonna try to get some content at oh, at an attraction site, and we'll see what else is out there. Hmm. Hey, Sonny, rain, rain, go away. You were listening to Miss Kayla singing? Yeah, we sang that song. Oh, yeah. Come, there's another person who is here giving you some good, appreciates your singing. This is Miss Sunny. And what is this? The song you were singing? Rain.
Rain and go away.
Come back another.
Day.
Yeah. So she said that they sang it as children. We did too. We all did. But the songs never get old. So you could tell her thanks. She says, lovely voice, Kayla.
Thank you. I didn't have a cold.
Kayla, you did awesome. Just Joshua said you did awesome.
Thank you, Joshua.
I tried to make Kayla read everything. Like I'm posting the words around the house so she can see them and connect with them. The curtain, the door, the refrigerator, the television, the computer,
The counter.
the counter, the chairs, the desk, the printer.
Uh,
I just labeled them around the house so she can, the screen,
and the
the sofa. There's some things, she's using them, but it's not part of her experience until she came here. So the screen, that is this right here that keeps the mosquitoes off. So I labeled them. So when I'm saying it to her, she's connecting. Because you might say, go close the screen or close the screen when you come in. But the words she doesn't know. So I'm connecting the things with the words. And she wants to watch something on the TV on her in the account that she uses. She has to read and tell me what the titles are. So that is really helping her because she wants it badly enough. She is going to, she tries to read, and she's really surprising me, breaking things down and quickly putting them together because she wants it. So every little bit counts for something. So, guys, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the likes. You guys make it worthwhile to want to do a video. I said I was going to do them less often, but then it does something to me. It just kind of make me not feel connected to it, like I miss you guys. And so I need to get up and do a video. I mean, so I really appreciate you guys and all the love and the encouragement and the comments and just the time you take out to support the things that I do. I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you for it. So enjoy your meals with your families today. Remember to find one thing to be thankful for. Remember to find one thing if you have young children or grandchildren. Remember that words are powerful. And if we speak powerful words to them, they are going to embrace it. Just like when we put them down and we say harsh things to them, they internalize it. It's the same way when we tell them powerful things. I'm so proud of you. You make me happy. I appreciate you. You're filled with greatness and goodness and love and kindness. Say it to them. My son, he he sponsored one whole student for a scholarship. My daughter last night, I was there and I saw PayPal and I looked, and she sponsored one kid, a whole voucher for one kid. Who could it be but God? You know, And so I told them, I said, I'm so thankful. I said, may God bless you guys more. Trending always say that. God bless you more, ma'am. And I said it to Judy. And she said, Mommy, God bless you for what you're doing for these children. And it makes you feel good that what you're doing is not in vain, but they see the worth in it and they're supporting me as I go ahead and do it. So I'm just going to say to all those of you who have donated already, God bless you more. You know, Christopher, he just called me. Mommy Grayson was asking, is grandma okay? So I had to call you. And in the call, he says, I just transferred you money for the hairdresser to help with her shop and to sponsor a student. And I had to thank him. I said, thank you for continued kindness. You know, I just have to say. And then the older twin, she had reached out and she says, Mommy, I know the funds that you two family had helped you with for Kayla has run out. So I'm sending you, Mommy, enough to carry her through for 3 months. I said, my daughter, God bless you, God bless you. So sometimes you're doing things and people find different ways to try to tell you, but my children, they never question, Mommy, why are you doing this? Why don't you? Nope, they're so supportive. And all of you, AG, who jumped out there and supported, Lady G, who jumped and supported, Trending Live TV, who jumped and supported, Miss Hyacinth, who jumped out and supported. I know some of you really don't have it, but you're here supporting me through your views, your likes, and your comments. I absolutely appreciate them. I know Ernestine promised that she's going to support one kid. So we already have 400 and something dollars towards the scholarship fund. Who could it be but God Himself? Who could it be but God? You know. So we yesterday we had the hey Rudy Fern with Autism Homestead. Blessings and welcome, welcome, welcome. Yesterday, um Miss Angie was buried. Beautiful funeral send off for her. Beautiful. I shared the link on the community page. It's long, but watch it, guys. This was a lady I didn't know from Adams. But we met on the airplane. We went up, guided her. It's like God put me there to just, I don't know. That's when life we gotta live a certain way. We cannot be um too uppity. We have to be humble. In humility, people will be drawn to us. When we act like we puffed up and we all of that, people will ignore us. And they're not only going to ignore us because they need help or will not ask you, but if you need help, you would be ignored as well. So it's easy to be humble. It doesn't take a lot. It's so much easier than to act like we're better than others. Went up with her, so happened we came back again on the same flight. She was an educator, I was an educator. And then to know like a week or so later, her life was gone. Again, a connection made to her family because when she got there, I wasn't afraid to use my phone to call and said, Mom is here. And when they called and couldn't find her, I was able to guide them. They look at it as a big blessing. So the daughter had reached out. She says, if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. And I kindly said to her, it's okay. I really don't need anything. But thank you. Just for you to offer means a lot. Now, I am doing the project to provide book vouchers for students as they get ready for high school. Because I'm here in Jamaica and I see the need. I see how much books cost because I had to get Kayla's books. And she's second grade. And when I saw what her book list looks like and how much it costs, I know these kids getting ready for high school will need support. Mind you, I share with you that when I passed my scholarship in the early 70s, 1972, Granny couldn't afford it. She didn't have the resources. At the time St. Elizabeth ticket was $600 to for boarding costs and whatever else. We're going to go and get it. She didn't have it. And she told me, she didn't hide and pretend. She told me straight up front when they sent the letter that she couldn't afford to send me. I didn't let that stop me from going forth. And I'm here in Jamaica and I see how hard things are, so expensive things are. And I decided, you know what, let me do this for the kids. They're taking the PEP exams. If they do well, some of them, there's a good 10, 11, 12, 11 who will do well. I said, let me see how I could support the parents, you know. And the daughter said, I sent her the thing, but I thought the mother was buried a long time ago. I didn't know. And then yesterday she texted me and sent me the link for the funeral. And she said, I saw your thing, but I was so busy. But I will definitely support your project. I don't know if it's going to be $5 or $10 or she's going to sponsor one kid. But just the fact that she is reaching out and saying she will support, I am giving God the glory, you know. And so we don't know in life where people cross our path. But at some point, you know what? It comes around full circle. Just be cordial to people. They don't have to be your best friend, but be friendly to people. Everybody wants to feel comfortable in your space, in their space. Everybody likes to be respected and treated with kindness. They don't cost a thing. Don't cost one penny. They're free and all of us can do it. So today I'm going to say, guys, go forth in love. Sometimes you give love and people don't appreciate it. They bite your hand and you wonder, what should I do? But you might not stretch your hand again. But do not be stingy with the powerful words of upliftment and gratitude. Let us go forth and just sow the seeds like the sower in the parables, because some will fall on good soil and it's going to spring up, bring up nice roots, bring forth fruit. My drive is here. We're ready. And then you're going to have some that falls by the wayside and the bird's going to eat it up. And some will fall in the rocky spaces and they will come up for a minute, but the roots won't be strong and they're going to fall. And then we're going to have those that grow up among the thorns, and the thorns are going to choke them. And so be it. But you plant the seeds. Don't be afraid to plant them, because there are going to be many that grow up and bring forth good fruits. Make it a great day, guys. My drive is here. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for your support and your love and your respect. Thank you for all things beautiful. Bye now.